Яркость. Ну, что мне надо? Этик обновлю. Ну и, пожалуй, что... Так, стоять. Пожалуй, что погнали. Да, блин. Создаем нового персонажа. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Это уже странно на самом деле, ну да ладно. Семестр начинается 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних. Кстати говоря, по звуку тут, наверное, громко. Запрещает использование магии лицами моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элиазару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонии распределения. Это все, конечно, здорово, но надо в настройки залезть. Я не подумал о том, что игра слишком громкая. Звук. Думаю, можно музыку наполовину срезать. Звуковые эффекты где-нибудь вот так. Для начала. А диалоги пускай будут громкие. Все, поехали. Это мы уже прочитали. Привет, Джонни Плей. Спасибо. Я, кстати, посмотрел стримы по Vice City, про которые ты говорил. Да, там из-за авторских прав действительно они забанены. Один стрим был вообще мертвый, а другие запрещены для просмотра в Российской Федерации. То есть, в принципе, если ты зайдешь под VPN, ты сможешь их посмотреть. Вот. Я постарался вырезать лишнюю музыку, но там не все вырезается. Кривовато работает эта функция у Ютуба. Из-за чего у кого-то мало людей, у кого-то больше. Кто-то более хайповые вещи стримит. У кого-то сиськи больше. Вот. Кто-то клоуна из себя изображает. Когда изображаешь клоуна, тоже, в принципе, народу много набегает. Ну и плюс стабильность. Я пока стабильно стримил, у меня рос онлайн потихоньку, а потом были несколько больших перерывов, и все. Как бы все пошло по одному месту. Сейчас приходят уж те, с кем познакомился давно. Так. Ну что, надо выбрать нам пресетик. Играть мы будем, конечно же, за мужика. Мы точно не будем играть за нигера. И к чертовой бабушке вообще нигеры там. Ну да, я там пробовал вырезать музыку. Где вырезалось, там открылось, как бы. Все просто. Так. Может быть, такую морду лица? Так, это баба? Господи, я сначала подумал, что это мужик по роже. Это тоже баба, оказывается. А из-за чего не можешь? Что не так? Так. А, это все можно отрегулировать по большому счету, да? Оу. Блин, ну... Удаление зуба штука такая. Давай вот такую морду лица ему сделаем. Нет, негра нам не надо. Так, ну это мы уже к неграм переходим. Нет, негров нам не надо. Надо что-нибудь такое. Вот такое. В очечах будем ходить. Так, причесоний. Не, ну причесоний меня этот устраивает вполне себе. Можно только цвет волос поиграться. Розовый. Давайте выберем розовый. Господи, наркомания. Не, нам надо что-то более классическое. Здорово, Витя. Решил вот поиграть. Тыкс. Сделаем его больным. Во, отлично. И нахерачим ему... Я думал, так будет больше родинок, ладно. Вот так. Текс. Ты подожди, ведь про бинарных тут еще это будет. Это мы еще просто не дошли до бинарности. Да, очки можно снять. Это я уж так. Хотя, в принципе, вполне неплохо смотрится, как по мне. Так, форму бровей я даже редактировать не буду. Это все слишком напряжно. Глаза мне тоже пофигу, я их в игре не увижу никогда в жизни. Вот, самое интересное, смотри.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Не мужик и баба, а первый голос и второй голос.
That was quite something.
А еще можно выбрать, что этот мужик считает себя бабой и пойти в женское общежитие. Так что с бинарностью здесь все в порядке. Вернее, с небинарностью. Так, ну, поскольку это игра фан-сервис, смысла ставить тяжелую сложность я не вижу. Так, да, первый голос.
I'm eager to get to Hogwarts. I am indeed a student, but it was wonderful. I believe a few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Так. Ну и даем имя. Кто мы будем? Мы будем Чак Норрис. И будем всех с ноги выносить. Погнали.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Мы уже готовы отправляться. Жаль, конечно, что у нас с вами было так мало времени. Я не овладел навыком скоростного чтения.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Я успеваю читать про себя, но читать это вслух на скорость, это прям жесть. Даже по-английски успеваю что-то воспринять, но...
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Бэм. Прилетел смертокрыл. Ай, господи.
The key! Give me your hand!
Оп. Блин, я тут играл для теста, я не смотрел ролики. А ролики-то прикольные.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Чак Норрис вскрикивает от боли.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
Где это мы?
But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Да-да, мы не знаем и все такое, это все понятно. Блин, может игру еще потише сделать? Как вообще звук ведь? Я пока не буду спойлерастить. Ну, то есть меня слышно громче, чем игру. То есть все нормально. Окей. Давай тогда. Можешь не смотреть спойлеры. Вот, но игруля так чисто это. Чисто фан-сервис. Я как бы, ну, так немножко знаю сюжетик.
far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish
Где-то в
Highlands.
Северной Шотландии.
Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Ладно, ладно, сейчас попробуем.
Mind your step.
Дайте мне стрельнуть по этой банке, сволочи. Я все равно ее разобью.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Easy win.
Excellent!
Ты можешь туда бежать, а я тут пока подожду. Я разобью все ящики, все... Давай, спокойной ночи, Джонни. Спасибо, что вообще зашел на стрим. Здесь не должно остаться ни одной живой вазы. Что их просто... Ой. Дальше не пускают. Дальше не пускают. Обидно. Ну ладно. Значит, одна живая ваза все-таки останется. Или две.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Прям какие-то не маги, а скалолазы, блин.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself.
Ну что, давай.
Reparo!
Репаро!
almost there.
Ну шо?
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Ну давай, поищем все, что покажется необычным.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Привет, бульдозер.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Ну, я на самом деле проходил пролог полностью до этого, так что это уже не первое впечатление. Но в целом, да хрен его знает, как это описать. Я думаю, что проходняк. Тупо проходняк.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
О, бежит, бежит.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
У меня точно нету. Я в народную версию играю. У меня сейчас некоторые финансовые трудности, и раскошеливаться на вот это я не готов. Но, насколько я понимаю, в принципе его здесь нет.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Так, к гоблину не пойдем. Я здесь не осматривался в прошлый раз. О, уже сундучок нашел. У меня нет антивируса. У меня Windows Defender. Или Microsoft Defender. Я не помню, как он правильно называется. Который, блин, раньше еще отключался нормально, а сейчас, блин, я его через реестр отключить не могу, через групповые политики отключить не могу. Ну, приходится просто файлик из карантина доставать. И все. Ну, то есть ему не нравятся кряки, но как бы ладно. Поэтому я уверен, какую-нибудь реальную угрозу он просрет только в путь.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Но судя по температуре процессора, он туда зашит.
To Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
100?
Stay close.
Вернее, еще пока не 100, но скоро будет.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Потому что это интеловский проц, а они все горячие, как суки.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Our private
А еще
entrances to the bank
у меня
common
проблемки с
Gringotts.
охлаждением.
They are most
Небольшие.
uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
Меня, кстати, прикалывает эта их тележка.
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
Ну, я тебе ничего не могу сказать по этому поводу.
How deep are we going?
У меня он в простое 50 дает. Я говорю, проблемы с охлаждением есть. А интеловские процы, они в принципе более горячие, чем AMD-шные.
Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Ну, как минимум, я не менял термопасту уже 5 лет. И у меня, скажем так, очень мелкий корпус для того железа, что я туда впихнул. Он нормально не продувается.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Ничего, я думаю, я решу на днях этот вопрос.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Нормально нас тут заперли.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Я, кстати, сундук не забрал.
Think.
Интересно, а сейф тут уже был?
perhaps.
Revelio.
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Блин, и выйти отсюда нельзя. Ну ладно. Так, отстаньте вы со своим Ревелио. А если я захочу начать с последней точки? 7 минут 34 секунды. Это, скорее всего, ролики шли. Блин, нет, не хочу, слишком далеко. Ради одного сундука возвращаться.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well,
А еще
that's a
у
start.
тебя, кстати, какой конкретно
It's that symbol
проц?
again.
Просто интересно.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect
не
we will need
будут.
to earn our way out of here.
У интеловских процов есть хорошее преимущество. Он тупо
But to what
режет
end, I
сейчас
can't
это.
say.
Он режет
Stay
частоту
close. There will be no
для того,
disapparating
чтобы
if
не
things go
нагреваться
poorly.
выше.
Not out of Gringotts.
Он тупо режет частоту, чтобы не нагреваться выше, и все. Поэтому он сейчас до сотки догонит и зависнет на ней. А сотка это в пределах допустимого для этих процов.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Вот, ну я планировал на днях отнести к знакомому, кто мне подчиняет это дело немножко. Сундуков не видать.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match.
Вижу.
Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Че, изучаем Люмос теперь.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Жанна тебе привет передает. Нет. Ты его не знаешь. Наверное. Но сейчас у него ник Бульдозер.
Potato.
Accio! Defendo!
Нет. Агент это другой чувак.
Expulso!
Тебе тоже привет.
Expulso! Confringo! Levioso!
Господи, мне надо атаки отражать.
Deposo!
Вот в чем суть-то.
Expulsor.
А я их убиваю тут. Бей меня, скотина.
Stupid Levioso. Confringo. Stay close.
Да-да, стою поближе. Ой, ты исчез.
Professor!
Вот
Professor
сволочь.
Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening?
Я, кстати, уже забыл, у тебя раньше какой ник был? Киви? Или я ошибаюсь?
Revelio.
Ходим-бродим в темноте. Чё ты смеешься? Я неправильно вспомнил? А, Кабальт, господи. А у меня еще Киви какой-то был на стримах. Он тоже переименовывался постоянно. А Кабальта ты помнишь, Снежан? Ну вот.
Lumos.
Кабальта тоже помню. Я лично. А Снежан никого не помнит. Ни Киви, ни Кабальта.
Ah, that's where they're leading me.
Вообще никого.
Hello again.
Потому что ты лентяй. Рэд, вон как работает. Почти каждый день стреляет в
Конечно, это работа, если денег за нее не дают.
Lumos.
Так, ну надо сначала их открыть,
On my own this time.
потом
Lumos.
сделать люмос и встать вот тут.
Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato! Stupid one.
Да, знаем мы это с Тупифаева.
Potato! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato! Stupid one.
Снежан,
Revelio.
о, сундучок. Сундучок. Чё, кстати, в Вовку не играешь, Кабальт? А? Я же помню, ты в нее играл.
Lumos. Revelio.
Это у меня, по-моему, даже по Battle.net там это добавлен был.
Revelio.
Других вроде бы сундуков не видать. Ну ладно, погнали тогда на выход. Почему нельзя? Почему нельзя?
Revelio.
Да, агент поступил в Хогвартс. Ну, вернее, еще пока не совсем. Ой, да ладно-ка, запретили. Не запретили, а затруднили процесс покупки. Так.
Revelio.
О, сундучки вижу. Не, я не стал покупать. Я вообще не шибко большой фанат Диабло. Секунду, я отключу звук тут ВКшный, а то что-то прямо... Нежданно-негадно мне тут залетели. Такс. И как бы с учетом того, что я небольшой фанат Диаблы, мне как бы сейчас извращаться, чтобы купить ее, не хочется. Вот.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever gonna visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Бэм. Так, Норрис знает, как отсюда выбраться. Бэм. Ну, знаешь, политика близов, политика близов.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
У них всегда была такая политика, в общем-то. Она не менялась.
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ну, а если уж забанят, ну, значит, забанят. Что делать? Я, конечно, их тоже немножко не понимаю, но то есть, типа, да, это все, наверное, игроки в WoW виноваты в том, что происходит сейчас в мире. А какую из агент? Я, когда Гарри Поттер выходил, я его весь перечитал, но все, что выходило после, я не читал ничего. Ну, то есть, не вот этих вот... Что там было-то, господи, как... Ни проклятых дитя никаких не читал, вообще ничего.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but That seems more appropriate. Now,
Ты чё?
I need to study this locket as soon as I
Сумасшедший?
can, but first I must contact the Ministry.
Это Чак
They
Норрис.
need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's
Зачем?
happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Вот, но эта игра, она как бы по событиям, насколько я понимаю, до происходит Гарри Поттера, сильно до причем.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Конечно, я.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Себе. Да. Меня персонаж зовут Чак Норрис. Там вначале забавно, когда они там с этой кареты падали, и там Чак Норрис стонет от боли.
One more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Так, ну чё, скорее начать учиться или исследовать замок? Давай будем
I'm
скорее
looking forward to
исследовать.
exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Ну, я могу сейчас Пуффендуй сделать. Я вот сейчас верность выберу, и это будет Пуффендуй, я так думаю. Любознательность как Тевран, отвага это будет Гриффиндор, амбиции Слизерин. Я хочу сейчас любознательность выбрать и пойти в Когтевран. Или все-таки Пуффендуй? Пойдем растения выращивать. Слизерин и Гриффиндор это слишком банально. За них все играют. А давай,
A sense of
Пуффендуй.
loyalty? I believe myself to be a true friend. I know I value that trait in others.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead. And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff. Вот, тут на самом деле после этого можно выбрать. Типа, хлоп.
And your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening. Better be Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff Common Room.
This is the entrance?
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Господи, меня ее улыбка пугает.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Самый ржач, что да, я вот сейчас в мужской этой спальне. Но, короче, тут в начале игры, когда персонажа создаешь, можно выбрать, что я себя ощущаю как женщина. И, короче, мужиком в женскую спальню пойти. А еще можно выбрать голос 1 и голос 2. Голос 2 женский. Слушай, но это неправильно. Это, понимаешь, это, ну, короче, это может быть не бинарная личность. Он как бы физиологически мальчик, но он ощущает себя как девочка. Просто так. Чтоб было. Буду всем с ноги раздавать. Здрасте, господа. Вы со мной совсем общаться не хотите? Какие козлы. Я у вас тогда яблоки съем. А вы что едите? У вас это нельзя украсть? Давай побегаем побыстрее. Съедим все яблоки в спальне, какие найдем. Интересно, кстати, так ничего не найдется. О, сундук вижу. Сундук факультета еще какой-то есть. Так, вот к ним я сюда заходил. Где тот сундук? Оттуда я его видел, а отсюда почему-то не вижу. Совсем. Так, ну, я так понимаю, нам надо вон туда, на второй этаж за сундуком. Вот, а если ты ощущаешь себя водонапорной башней, то тебе, наверное, надо не в Хогвартс. Я думаю, здесь есть, как бы, заведения учебные для водонапорных башен. Насколько я понимаю, нет, не могут. Оп, сундук. Замок уровень 1. Это, я так понимаю, значит, заклинание надо учить. Пойти, что ли, тогда по сюжету пока что? Пойдем по сюжету. Так, всем представиться надо. Здорово, Ленора. Да, только я не знаю Алахамора. Поступил сразу на 5-й курс, а знаю только Люмас, Ревелио и что там еще.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Мне нужно многое наверстать.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so. I'm Lenora, by the way. Lenora Everly. Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Ты думаешь, что должна быть в Когтевране?
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the Ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
Судя по твоему самомнению, тебе самое место в Слизерине. Отношения в плане романтики, насколько я понимаю, нет, нельзя. Вот. Ну, вроде как спутников каких-то можно себе, типа, надыбать.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Текс. Ой, еще яблоки. Я обещал сожрать все яблоки в этой гостиной.
Arthur's got you. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
I can't quite reach.
Come on, he went that way.
Hope they can catch him. Big castle for a student to get lost in, let alone a cat. I'm sure you'll find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Жаль, по-моему, магические существа замечательные. Как я поступил на 5-й курс сразу, а хрен его знает, никто мне этого не объяснил. Мне прислали письмо, что меня зачисляют на 5-й курс, и все. Снежан.
I'm sorry to hear that. I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before.
Ипопаточники,
Oh, Dad did bring home
лукатрусы.
a puffskein once. Mum was furious.
Пушишка,
Anyway, I better go make sure
карликовая
the first years caught that
пушишка.
cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Господи. Карликовая пушишка.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
Oh.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
Тыкс. С кем мне еще надо поболтать? С тобой. Ой. Я что, тарелку разбил? Значит, и так можно. А еще получится что-нибудь снести? Бэм.
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap. Although Madam Green.
О, вот тут чашка стоит. Бам!
Definitely want to stay on her good side.
Ладно. Так, с тобой нельзя поболтать.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong. Oh, hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Был такое.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Твой дядя в порядке?
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for work, always busy. I'm sure he just wrote it in a rush. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you, Adelaide. Be seeing you.
Of course. And good luck.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet? Professor Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Блин, или сбегать все-таки на второй этаж.
Revelio.
В поисках всяких сундуков. Ничего себе. А если я спокойно пойду? Типа мне туда еще рано? Или мне туда вообще нельзя? Понял, надо искать другой путь. Ладно, пойдем тогда по сюжету для начала.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Ну давайте опробуем. На практике.
Revelio.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up!
Яблоки. Нужно съесть все
Simply
яблоки.
cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio. Revelio.
Книга рецептов домовых эльфов. Коллекция любимых рецептов студента Хогвартса, которые собирались на протяжении веков. Некоторые блюда, такие как маринованные сливы цеппелины, скорее всего имеют очень необычный вкус. По слухам, в ней хранятся некоторые оригинальные творения самой Пенелопы Пуффендуй. Выполнение испытаний из руководства — единственный способ заработать очки опыта. Это все хорошо. Так, опыт. Испытания. Принято руководство, выручай комната, исследование, задание, бой. Окей.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities
Revelio.
like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Оп. Что это? Что это? Что это?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the Hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Расскажи мне об уроках заклинаний.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is... Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain, and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Окей, без вопросов. Что с тобой теперь? Ну давай.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility
with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, и что мне надо? Ладно, давай откроем карту. Основные задания. Так. Некоторые задания заблокированы. Это тоже понятно. Ну, пойдем для начала на занятие по заклинаниям.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Так, а я забыл, на какую кнопку мне открывать? Карта понятна. О, заклинание. Нифига, у меня тут сколько еще закрытых. Так, ну древняя магия, скорее всего, мне позже откроется. Лохомора тоже непонятно когда. Так, стоп, а это что получается? Ага, это именно эта фигня. А как открыть руководство? А, просто эскейпом, ладно. Испытания, коллекции тут. Внешние виды. Маска темных искусств. Мантия темных искусств. Я так понимаю, где-то можно будет переодеться. А, видимо, я это могу даже прям так сейчас сделать, да? Между заданиями. Ладно. О, еще тут испытание открылось. Завершить основные задания. Все. Либо более-менее разобрались. Леонорой можно поболтать. У нее доп-квест.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
Конечно, мне повезет.
Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
Lumos, говоришь.
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Так, ну если я похожее место найду... А, ну вот мне его показывают прям.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Revelio.
Оп. Эта статуя изображает средневекового волшебника с заискивающей ухмылкой. Грегори Льстивого. Он известен тем, что изобрел елейную мазь, которая заставляет пьющего верить, что тот, кто дал им это зелье, является их лучшим другом. Мазь пьют? Ну ладно.
Revelio. Revelio.
Но мне ее подсвечивает так-то.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Surely those would curdle.
Так, ладно, мне сказали, что у меня есть что-то незабранное. Внешний вид снаряжения, очки с регалиями Хогвартса. Еще 8 можно собрать. Господи, как это? Ну, короче, это игра, в которой подразумевается потратить миллион времени на сбор там всякой разной гадости. Я уже нахожусь в пункте назначения.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
А, вон что надо сделать. Догадался. Догадался.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Level up.
I wish I received letters from her more often.
Ну, здоров, Леонора.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Всё? Типа, больше ты мне ничего не скажешь интересного? Блин, а на карте побочки отмечают? Нет? Может, побочки не отмечают.
Revelio.
Очень жаль. Их можно в любое время выполнить. Или если я там, допустим, по сюжетке прорвусь, то нельзя будет дальше что-то сделать. То есть я не понимаю, мне дергаться, не дергаться.
Revelio.
связь. Ладно, давайте пойдем все-таки по мейн-квесту. Сейчас выберем занятие по заклинаниям. Если что-нибудь по пути увидим, то сделаем. Если нет, то и фиг с ним.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Подгрузочка.
Revelio.
Здорово, кот.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Ну давайте обучимся. Акцию.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
Так, а для чего нам надо прогуливаться внезапно?
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, hmm? So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Hmm?
Ну, давайте начнем.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles... Excellent. Happens to the best of us. That's it!
Да чтоб тебя.
Splendid!
Так?
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
Это
But
мои
there's certainly no
очки.
sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Правила игры. Ну, понятно.
Be sharp. There we go.
Accio.
Стой, 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 собака.
Very good.
Here we go. Phew. Quite impressive. Watch this.
Так, и мне надо еще полтинник, значит, выбить.
That is how it's done.
Accio.
Хоба.
A perfect score.
Победа за мной.
Remarkable.
Победитель. Поле призывателя.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Воу, воу, воу.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. There we go.
Так, в какой мне лучше момент его выловить?
Do not think I will start
Наверное,
going
вот
easy on
сейчас.
you.
Нет, зеленый. Черт.
Excellent control there.
Ладно, ничего страшного. Равно перекатилась на 30-ку.
Accio.
Хорошо.
I will get you back for that. Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Это было тупо. Но я все еще победил. Я думал уже откатиться к этому моменту.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Я справлюсь.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Wagadu большая.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know
A word,
it won't work
if
on
you
humans.
would.
Давай, задержусь. Что тебе надо?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Хоп-хоп, прям опыт тикает. Вон там что-то есть. Ага, и нужна Алхамора.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Все что-то меня хвалят и хвалят, хвалят и хвалят.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Я думал, ты задание какое-нибудь дашь. А ты?
I can't memorize 10 magical words. And then the werewolves join the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Так, нет, ну...
I won't say my goodbyes.
Это надо решить, что ли?
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
Или что надо
It
сделать?
was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot
Кубик?
or the Minister
Ага.
a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
And you're
Понятно,
both
что
wrong
ничего не
anyway. It was
понятно.
Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor.
Ладно, погнали на занятия. Надо будет разобраться, как это все работает. Но уже не на этом стриме, скорее всего. Может, где в промежутке я потыкаюсь. Или просто в другой раз.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Bombard!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull.
Черный
It was
гибридец.
a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Все-то с первой попытки у меня получается. Уникум.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Leviosa!
Good. Now, well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Leviosa, good form.
I know.
Can't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do enjoy lively duels.
Мы даже защищаться не будем.
All my students were this adept.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Блин, эти улыбки, блин, прям
and you rose to the
ужас.
challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Ура!
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Ты кто такая?
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Что, обломать его?
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Звучит интригующе.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck, or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the Clock Tower entrance. If you're interested.
Люкан Шумсби.
Till next time.
Ох. Вот, третий лапчик. И что у нас дальше по квестам? Где это искать? Где задание? Крещенные палочки, раунд 1.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Хоп, бегом. Как Норрис не знает усталости, надо бежать. Это что такое? Это замок.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there. Levioso.
Оба, страница руководства. Я думал, что напишут интересного, нифига.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interesting.
Конечно.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Погнали.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Confringo, Levioso, Luma, Protego, Stupefy.
Act like a winner!
Levioso. Stupefy.
Oh, there goes my wager.
Давай. Она так и будет стоять в защите?
That's all you've got?
Levioso.
Don't try win now.
Accio.
Понял, нужна была просто другая магия.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Отличный бой. И здесь Алхамора нужна. Везде нужна Алхамора. К этому позже приходить.
What are you up to now?
Текс. Текс. Теперь мне доступны побочные задания. Можно найти в регионах Хогвартса, отмеченных флажком и при исследовании. Ну блин, а я могу их заранее посмотреть как-нибудь? Типа, может быть, подписано, что здесь задания есть какие-то. Это основные. Нет доступных заданий. Нет доступных — это нет тех, которые я взял, или это в принципе их нет? Ладно, пойдем по мейну. Еще немножко. 170 метров. Так, добежим. Двор трансфигурации. Здорово, Котя. Я тебя еще поглажу. Мыр-мыр.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Не-не, все нормально.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Профессор Ронан говорил об этом.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Так, давай еще мне расскажи тут про все.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Даже не знаю. Не, мне Себастьян больше нравится.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Тикс. Ага. А вот это, я так понимаю, как раз доп. Задание, да? Потому что по основному... Или нет? Да, вот, это задачи просто. Окей.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
А зачем они нужны?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
Господи, мне и так все дается с первой попытки. Вот напридумывают. Ладно, я выполню.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you... Good luck.
Тикс. Ну, погнали. Парящую страницу.
Accio, this is the... Got it.
Ладно. Одну забрали.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly
Их
gobstones
всего лишь обдало вонючей
their
слюной
own fault
плюй
for
камней
losing.
с ног до головы.
Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Так, у нас еще какое-то задание с этими плюй камнями. Зашибись. Ну ладно. Давайте собирать плюй камни. Плюй камни. А вот, кстати, страничка.
Brilliant.
Да, с камнями, конечно, с этими я тут намучаюсь.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Выше и выше и выше. Так, ну вроде бы вот сюда можно просто подняться.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Нет, сюда нам не надо, судя по всему. А, вот он. Нашел. Хорошо.
I've always said that.
Вот страничка руководства. Так. Это чё? Это что такое есть? Надеюсь, не
I'd
шибко
better keep an eye on
большой
high places
обход.
around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Так, еще один нашли. Блин, опять тут кубики, рубики. Которые надо как-то открывать. Надо разбираться, как это работает, в принципе.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
В этой комнате находится кубок школы, кубки по квиддичу, трофеи за дуэли и другие награды, вручаемые студентам. Иногда здесь можно увидеть вышедших за рамки дозволенного студентов, которые начищают серебро, как напоминание о ценности тяжелого ручного труда. Так, ну-ка, там меню испытаний у нас что-то есть. Легендарные перчатки. Очки для чтения в полуоправе. О, перчатки с регалиями. Так, и где-то здесь у нас камушек. Вопрос только где. Так понимаю, он... Нет, он не на люстре.
Revelio.
Вон он.
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Награда за успехи в травологии.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Блин, а как этим пользоваться? Я что-то туплю. Ну ладно. Не туды. Ай, страничка. Страничка улетела от меня. Ну и ладно. Да сколько ж можно к ней возвращаться? Я куда убежал-то вообще? За 3 миллиона километров? Или даже за 30. Надо на самом деле просто разобраться, как по-нормальному с этими работать станциями быстрого перемещения тоже.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Конечно, отдам. Я же добрый.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Ну чё, отличная идея.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the rules. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Ладно, удачи тебе, удачи. Так, новая награда. Так. Задание. Есть все еще задачи профессора Ронина. Этих вроде как нету доступных. Ну, погнали тогда возвернемся к профессору.
I trust the preliminary...
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Давай, давай, сейчас выучим репара.
Your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Repairer.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Чётенько. Тиакс, тиакс. Короче, пока хотя бы Алхамору не откроем, точно нет смысла запариваться совсем подряд. Так, Оксмит. Да, мне нужно вот это вот задание. Вот тут, кстати, есть сундук где-то. Но где он там? В каких кустах? В каких подвалах? Хрен пойми.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Reparo. Revelio.
Что-то нашел. Эй. Эти доспехи принадлежали сэру Скаглторпу Беспечному, который неосмотрительно вызвал горного тролля посоревноваться в игре «Музыкальные стулья».
Hello, Sebastian. Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Ну, идем.
I was glad Professor Weasley.
Ладно, сегодня, наверное, это
As am I.
на этом закончим. Коротенький будет стрим. Главное сообразить, где здесь сохраниться. Тут? Да. Тому как поздно я начал, и что-то мне уже охота спать. Спасибо всем, кто был на стриме. Всегда всех рад видеть. Так, что тут у нас? Коллекция еще, оказывается. Вот. Как-то так. Всем пока.